What is up, guys? My name's Jackal, and we're here for more Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. Here to rant about my thoughts and fee-fees about Bojack Horseman. And yeah, we're here to get started. If me ranting about random TV shows that you're probably not a fan of is not appealing to you, then you don't have to watch. I have plenty of other videos, plenty of other playlists for you to check out. Got Golden Sun, got Chrono Trigger, got a bunch of the Mega Man games, got the first Metroid. We got a healthy amount of stuff on here. More to come. There's always more games to come. A whole bunch of games that I have played, again, like I said, while playing this game, while ranting about this show specifically. Oh yeah, I think I'm supposed to like go in the basement or somewhere. Ooh, cracked my ankle. Leap over that man. Oh wait, isn't there a Libra thing? That's what it was. I have the Libra crest now. That's what I did. Alright, which house will it be? It's probably on the right side over there. Or is it above? Leap? Click clack. Oh yeah, she gave me the steel helm. Oops. Or no, that's not the Libra one. The Libra one is the one that was in the cave. In the cave. You guys remember the cave. This lady remembers the cave too. Her Marge Simpson fucking hair over here. Alright, but I guess we'll get started on the goods nice and early, because I don't know if I have a lot to say, but I have a decent amount to say, because this episode made me feel a little bit. I did find it funny, I will say. This episode was a little more on the uneventful side. I would actually say this episode, what is it, season 6, episode 4, was probably actually one of the lamer episodes of the show that we've had in a while. One of the least interesting. But, visually, it was actually really fucking cool. That must be the spring of life. And it's empty. The water's dried up. It's hopeless now. Don't give up yet. There's someone inside. Let's have a look. Alright, anyway. Oh. Oh god, it's Cloudman. Aquaria's in great danger. I knew that we need wake water to melt the ice. But the wake water is dried up. It's hopeless. Hear me. All that's left of the wake water is in this bag. Take it and go back to Aquaria. Alright, well, I know what random plant I'm going to have to use this on. I know exactly where it goes. Hey. But even though this was one of the more lame episodes of the show that there's been for a while, the gimmick of everybody hiding from Mr. and Pickles as they were arguing and them all like hiding behind furniture and shit, bro, that shit had me fucking laughing. Okay, I could have very easily walked over there. Wakewater, please save our town. Nope. That's it. I guess this town will stay frozen until a crystal of water shines again. Alright, well, what a fun and useless detour to do. But, yeah, the visual fun of watching everybody hide while they were having their argument about, you know, Pickles or Mr. confessing to cheating. Just watching because I think they were trying to do like a surprise wedding or some shit, whatever Todd fucking invited them to. But that made for an interesting little like visual gag, the way the people would hide and just the goofy shit that went on in the background. It was, I tell you what, it made for kind of content-wise, kind of a boring episode, but at the same time, I bet you the animators had an absolute blast with that fucking episode. So I get it. Like I said, just all the goofy little shit going on in the background. People crawling, the baby moving around, doing whatever. But, I guess the main thing is, I want to talk about is cheating, actually, since that's what Mr. did. It kind of makes me wonder, because, like, I mean, this is the age-old question of, you know, if you cheat on your partner or significant other, should you tell them? And, you know, it's really weird because, like, on one point you can call it selfish. Like, if you plan on staying with this person, like, you know that you telling them is just gonna, like, destroy them, and you're almost just, like, assuaging, like, some guilt that you feel about the whole situation. Like, you're basically just doing it to make you feel better. But, like, if you're with somebody, like, and they cheat on you, do you want to know? Like, I'm in a polyamorous and open relationship. So, like, we can sleep with whoever the fuck we want. But even then, that requires you to, like, ask and get permission and, like, forewarning and all that other sorts of shit. Like, when I visited my, a side piece that I have across state lines, you know, both of my girlfriends knew. Both of them knew where I was going. They knew where I was going to be, who I was going to be with. Let's push this out of our way. Fuck. I hate this. Even if it doesn't end up being that hard, it's just makes me flash back to, like, this place being annoying as fuck. Well, let's just explore what we can and beat some ass for a little bit. But, you know, you're just kind of, if you're telling somebody that you cheated on them, a lot of it, to me at least, seems like you're just trying to make yourself feel better. Like, you're not actually helping the person that you're with. You're not making them feel better. You're destroying your relationship. Like, I understand, like, there's, you know, honesty, da-da-da-da, and I'm not making light of it necessarily. Oh wait, no. I see what I got to do here. I'm thinking brain too big. Let's small brain it up just a little bit. But, like, even in the kind of relationship I'm in, and, like, us needing permission and everything else for everything that we do, like, if one of the girls were to, like, be sleeping with somebody behind my back and not tell me about it, like, do I want to know? I don't even know if I want to know. I mean, I ultimately don't feel jealousy in that type of way, so it's realistically just not going to mean the same thing to me. I'm not saying I wouldn't be hurt, but I wouldn't be, like, destroyed over it. It would be a whole lot of, like, alright, well, fuck you then. Don't do that. Jesus. Why? Oh my god, you are both fucking insufferable. Yes. You're weak to thunder, you say. Good, I'll fucking remember that. Dope. You know, like, I don't even know if I want to know. And the only reason that pertains to this episode is because, you know, it's not a character that's, like, if Diane were to cheat on somebody and she were to tell, you know, whoever her partner was, whether it was, you know, Peanut Butter back in the day or now Guy, I would okay, whatever. I would expect, if, not to say that it wouldn't play into it, like guilt, but at very least, if it were Diane, I could at least say, okay, hold on, I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm doing here. Ooh, gotta push one here. Yes. I could at least see Diane being a little bit more, like, principled on the matter of, like, feeling the need to tell your partner out of an obligation. But just because Diane is just that kind of person. Peanut Butter, it's almost exclusively through the lens of, I feel guilty and don't want to feel guilty anymore, so I'm going to squeal. And if that's your, honestly, if that's your reasoning, for me, I'm just thinking, bro, just shut your fucking mouth. Like, especially because he still wants to marry her. And I don't know if that's right or wrong, but I mean, I have my own way of looking at, you know, cheating and shit. You know, the shit doesn't hit me in the way that it does other people. So, I mean, there's a lot of other people that probably would, just because they would want to know that their partner did something like that to them, so they can make a decision from there. And, you know, I don't disagree with that. But like I said, for me, it's just like, I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know what's right or wrong in that given situation. Because somebody like Mister is only doing it for the fact that they feel bad, and no other reason. There's nothing else behind it. There's no honor. There's no code. There's just guilt. And at least it was nice that, you know, even at the end, Diane is trying to give him, like, advice in his marriage. Like, bro, listen, this is always the problems that you have all the time with this shit. Like, boss time, yeah. Are you feeling it, Mr. Krabs? Alright, well, they're at least weak to it. Are you by chance weak to lightning? No, it just does regular. A crab did a full Nelson. What the fuck is this bullshit? Alright. Not too bad, not too bad. Alright. Heal again, because it doesn't look like you can take more than 2 of those. And I'm not going to risk you doing it either. Ew. Is that icy foam from your mouth? Gross. That's not ice. That's whatever saliva bullshit. Stop it! Fucking nasty. Oh, that's fine. Take one turn. I take one turn to not have you heal And you do that. Alright. What about the claw? So he's strong against that. Great. Phoebe. Phoebe. Poby. Cool, I can multi-cure. Obviously it's not going to do full, but that does still a lot. Jesus Christ. But no, like I said, I like Diane trying to help Mister with his relationship still after all this time. Just telling him, like, yo, just shut up a little bit and stop trying to fix shit. Because when you're going through a lot of shit like that, sometimes you just can't fix that a lot of times on the spot. You just gotta let shit breathe every once in a while. Now, it looked like he wanted to say something at the end, but he just kind of didn't. He just let it play out. Now, of course, the fucking... Ooh, we have jumbo bombs. Stronger bombs. I like stronger bombs. Cool, now we can just bypass that place anytime we want. Rest up before we go to the battlefield. 95 for the fucking inn. Wasn't there somebody that let me lay in a bed? Maybe that was only in the first village. I could have sworn somebody did it here too. Because holy fuck. Oh, these guys. Unexpected attack. I walked into a battlefield. I love the way they kind of just dropped him. Like, yeah. And then the whole episode is made even weirder by the fact that, because I guess it seems like Pickles is some sort of, I don't know how legit, but seems to be an influencer of sorts. And, it's really weird that, like, when... The episode actually did a really good job of showing how fucking weird social media interactions can be. Even on the part of, like, the creator and how they're just... You know, especially somebody, you know, like Pickles, who's, you know, I don't want to be too insulting and say not very bright, but definitely very easily influenced by external stimuli. We'll say that. And, you know, it's just really weird that, you know, not really weird, but it's really creepy the way that, you know, the episode was so accurately able to show, like, the parasocial relationships that go on between social media people and their audience. It's even funny enough when the characters, like, use that to their advantage. When, you know, she's complaining to her, what do they call it, tweet feed or whatever in the show, where she's, you know, talking about Mr. cheating on her, and, you know, she's talking to her chat, and, you know, Bojack and Diane are, like, trying to communicate with her to get her to, like, just fucking leave wherever she's at, because they're hiding from her and not wanting to get caught, so they're trying to get her to, like, do things to leave the room and shit, you know, just goofy shit like that. But just using the fact that, like, they know a lot of these people are going to be watching the TV there. Or not TV. They're going to be looking at their phones, looking at their chats. And she does. She does what the people say. It's a really fucking weird dynamic. And like I said, the show did a really good job with that one too. Phoebe's starting to run out of these arrows here. Roast him. Oh. Jackal was confused. I didn't notice that. Fuck. Wizards are weak to lightning. Oh, he heals himself. Oh, I didn't want... I wanted Phoebe to defend on herself and not have to use up fucking... There we go, that's what I wanted. Good old critical hit. Nice. Alright, might as well stay at the inn again real quick. But it's weird, like a lot of that social media shit, like it in the episode even showed it takes a lot of like negative things and makes them like positive. Like Pickles is crying and you know her makeup is running and everything, and somebody on her chat was like, oh, I'm not gonna lie, you're even cuter. Oh, I remember what we do with these. I see you switching the statue but can't reach it. I know what to do. I already had my sword in hand. Move. Get out the way. Oh yeah, aren't the enemies in here invisible? They are. I forget. I think you gotta get a mirror in here somewhere. My only concern is getting this fucking... Getting some more arrows and some treasure chests. That's what I'm interested in getting. Do 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 do. I love those drums. That's incredibly rude. Jeez. Nice. I enjoy that. See, in this game, the confusion can occasionally be used in your favor. Oh, never mind. I legit didn't even know it was there. I was just gonna go right, and I was gonna take the first path, and I was just gonna work my way up until we found it. But this makes it easy. I legit didn't even think the game was gonna be like that for me. It's actually really funny and cool. I'm only gonna do a few more fights, and it's gonna be time to wrap up anyway. I kind of said all I needed to say. But yeah, no, I really don't know, unfortunately, if like telling your partner you cheated on him is necessarily the right thing if you want to be in a relationship with him. Because, you know, whether it's a one-time thing or not, it's pretty much dependent on you. You know, not gonna lie, at that point, you know, if you didn't want to cheat and you got in that situation, you know, not gonna lie, you've already shown a lack of control in one area. I don't know how well your control is going to be after that. Not that it's any worse, but it's definitely, like, still the same. You already showed yourself unable to do it before, so chances are you'll probably do it again. Nope. I love this jump. Oh, no. Fire him up. Give me some more fucking arrows, boys. That's what I need. Arrows, please. Please, arrows. Come on. That's not arrows. That's arrows. Thank you. It's only 10, but whatever. Delicious. I'll leave that guy standing for a minute. Let me go check what is down this way. Could there be more than one door over here? Mayhaps. Being a weird shit like that I was talking about with the chats and stuff. It's just weird because, you know, it's I mean, I guess it makes sense because Pickles is a dog, but I mean, I know this isn't the intended thing, but it's almost like a dog. Like, when they're doing some behavior you don't like, and you're, like, praising them and, like, petting them and giving them, like, a lot of love and affection when they're doing, like, wrong shit. That really just ends up making whatever problem you have worse. It doesn't make it go away. Obviously, you're rewarding that behavior. So, you know, with Pickles, it's kind of the same thing with her being a social media influencer. You know, her having, you know, an episode or whatever and going through the going-throughs of being cheated on, like, yeah, that's rough for everyone. Like, it's not a good situation to be in at all, obviously. But then, you know, when you're, like, crying and stuff and being miserable and people are like, oh, you actually look cuter this way, that tends to make people behave in that way more often because then they get more of that positive feedback for it all. It's not good. But, yeah, I don't really think I have much else to say other than that. That was, got through a bit of progress. Finished that, like, mini dungeon, got through a battlefield, and now a bit of this. Next time, hope we should be able to finish this whole level. Yeah, maybe we'll get to finish it. I don't know. But we beat that mini place, that little ice base of the waterfall or whatever it was. But yeah, there we go. I did save. Alright guys, that's going to be it. Take it easy, and I will see you for more of this next week. Till then, y'all. Peace.